What's going on, guys? Blame Truth through the Godfather himself, bringing you another video, and we are counting down the days until Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 2022 Electric Boogaloo. It's Dorbin time, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to it for the simple fact that the hype for this game is pretty up there. Wasn't this the biggest beta in COD history, I think? And that's a kind of a skewed metric. It's kind of a, I don't know, bullshit metric because it's on the most platforms as ever before, the most readily available platforms. Like, it's on the new platforms, it's on the old platforms, it's on everything. You know, it's like Skyrim. They're gonna port it to the fucking Nintendo Game Boy next. But you know what? It's still gonna be a pretty big game. I don't know if it'll sell better than Modern Warfare 2019. That remains to be seen. The beta was really not well received. But with that said, this has a lot of hype at the very least. There will be a lot of fanfare and stuff. And the views will be good. The money will be good. Hooray. Great. That's cool. But, like, here's the thing, fellas. I'm not going to bullshit you. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. And I would recommend waiting until I give the green light or the red light on if you should purchase it or not. Please, if you do nothing else, do not pre-order this Call of Duty. Wait, give it like at least, I don't know, a couple days for me to make some videos on it, because I will give it to you straight. And I hate to say it though, but the beta was the full game. You know, people come at me and go, "It was just a beta, you can't judge it too harshly, more." And like, I have seen this fucking, these just excuses after excuses. These fanboys can never own up to when their game just sucks. They did it for the past 3 years. The game was made in a pandemic. It's just like, guys, stop making excuses. These guys have unlimited resources. It doesn't matter if it's a pandemic. You know, like, they have so many people working on this game. They were bragging their fucking ass off that this game is the most advanced Call of Duty of all time. And that's really where I want to just, I don't know, criticize this game, because guys, we played the full game with the beta. That was the full game. That was not a beta. It was relatively polished, still buggy as shit. They had 3 years to work on it. Still buggy as shit as far as the UI goes, as far as connecting to players goes, as far as crossplay goes. The voice chat's still fucked up. I think that's a 3-year-old problem they've never fixed, to my knowledge. It's just a fucking mess. And aside from that, there's some gameplay balance issues. There's some gameplay issues. But I want to talk about those gameplay issues because Nero just made a video saying, like, if they just changed these 3 things, the game would be infinitely better. And he's right. If they changed dead silence, made it a perk, if they, quieted footsteps overall, and if they kind of just put red dots on the minimap, a lot of the problems are solved. But Call of Duty's in such a bad state that, like, it's simply trying to appeal to the dumbest motherfuckers. And I'm not saying if you like the game, you're dumb. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's trying to appeal to bottom-feeding fucking morons. It's not trying to appeal to anyone with a brain. And I don't think you can argue that. There's hidden skill-based matchmaking systems that favor bad players. It puts them literally in better connected lobbies. It's trying to sell you skins constantly. I mean, look at Vanguard and its stupid MVP screen that it tried to push on us until everyone literally fucking said, this is the dumbest goddamn thing I have ever seen. And we don't even know if that's going to be returning or not. They could actually bring that shit back in the full release of Modern Warfare 2. We don't know yet. We don't know if Prestige is a thing. It's like there are so many fucking problems, and I want to ask you this, and I want you people in the comments section to please answer this truthfully, because I don't think you can answer this with a straight fucking face. Is there anything Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 does better than a previous Call of Duty aside from visuals? Legitimately, pause the video and think about it. Does Modern Warfare 2 do anything better than a Call of Duty that has released prior to it, aside from visuals? Objectively speaking, the answer is a resounding no. If you go back and you look at Modern Warfare 3, back in, what was that, 2011, I believe it was? If you go back and look at that game, I can't think, I literally cannot think of a single thing that Modern Warfare 2 does better than that game. Nothing. I guess it's on dedicated servers, and yeah, of course the visuals are better, that's a given. The way the guns feel, I mean, honestly, I thought MW3 had some of the best feeling weapons in the entire series to this day. And that's not even nostalgia. Like, I played that game a shit ton. I got 50 fucking Moabs on it, 50 plus Moabs. Like, I played the game a lot. The weapons felt phenomenal in that game. And they feel great in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. The engine and the visuals, that's never been an Infinity Ward problem. You know, like, that's always been their strong point. It's just everything else. But there's nothing in this game that I can get remotely excited about. I've been here since 2007. I've played since Call of Duty 4. I have to repeat that because I know some motherfuckers out there are writing out a defense for this series now, and they just started playing them in 2019 or like 2018 or something like that. They missed the golden years of Call of Duty. They missed when Call of Duty was the hottest motherfucking thing ever. They missed the years before they had to depend on their stupid Battle Royale mode to make bank and actually keep players, you know, invested. And you can tout all this stuff. You can tout that the game's going to sell well, and you can tout these numbers and whatnot, but numbers and sales and all that stuff, it's just never been indicative of quality. It never has. It never will. I have 400,000 subscribers. People have been actually getting on my case for this. I'm not sure why. I have about 400,000 subscribers, and people are saying like, whoa, you've been doing this for 15 years and you only have 400,000 subs? And I'm like, well, subscribers are a pretty useless metric, truth be told. It's more about hitting the algorithm. View-wise, I'm getting pretty much the same views as I did back in the heyday of Call of Duty. You know, like Call of Duty 4 era. Not as much as Modern Warfare 2 back in the day, but that might change. Like, it's really dependent on the game more than anything. And hitting the algorithm's way more important. But aside from that, I don't care how many people follow me. I'm not pandering to you to subscribe to me. If you want to subscribe to me, go ahead. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go ahead. I don't promote my shit worth a damn. Maybe I'll start doing that. But like, all that shows is that I promote stuff, or I'm telling you what you want to hear. You know, people want to be baby. People want to be told what they want to hear. They don't want to be told what they need to hear. And that's just how things are nowadays, you know? I'm here telling you what you need to hear. What you need to hear is that this game was done better before. This series was done better before. It really was. It's not nostalgia. It's not me saying like, this is better just for clicks. I'm not doing that. This is really how I feel. And I am just sick of getting shafted. I've been getting shafted since 2019. Call of Duty's kind of been in a slow decline since Black Ops 2 came out. Black Ops 2 came out, then we got Ghosts. You know, and then it's just been kind of like a hit, a miss, a hit, a miss, but nothing as good as the glory days of just MW2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. They just cannot get that right. They can't get that lightning in a bottle that they had. It's just like their ideas are fucking dry, or they're just focused on Warzone. Man, let me just say this, and I'm gonna say it just fucking outright. Fuck Warzone. Fuck it. It sucks. I don't want to play it. It's slow, campy, big map, bullshit, baby back bitch garbage. I don't want to play it. I'm a 6v6 multiplayer guy. Alright? I like fast-paced first-person shooters. I don't like dropping in and hoping I get a good gun with RNG or whatever and then loot it. I just don't give a fuck. But anyway, back to the whole how this game's bad. Since Modern Warfare 2019, I have just been disgusted with the series. Absolutely disgusted. And it's mostly stuff that's going on behind the scenes. It's not even like gameplay stuff. Like, yeah, the gameplay is, I don't know, it's varied between the three devs quite a bit these past 3 years. So you can kind of pick like whichever one you want to go with. But gameplay aside, it's the hidden fucking systems in place that suck all the goddamn fun out of everything. Cold War was literally advertised to me, the consumer, the guy paying money. It was literally advertised to me as a gritty, like Cold War era shooter. Realistic and all this stuff. And I don't really care about realism. I care more about a good game, but whatever. You can make a good realistic game if you want. You can make a good arcade game if you want. Whatever. But I was marketed that, and it was not true. Like, within 3 months, I'm seeing Belle Delphine's purple anime dildo pack skin camping in a corner and killing me in my skill-based matchmaking lobby where I have 100 fucking ping because I chose to try hard a little bit in the game. It makes no fucking sense. And then I quit playing it. And do you know why? Because it sucked. There's nothing to play for. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Why am I sweating? What can I unlock? Oh, I can unlock dark matter. Oh, but wait, I already did that back in 2015 and it looked better on Black Ops 3. Where's my reactive camos from Black Ops 4? What happened with that? You know? Why do features appear and disappear at random? Why can't the 3 dev teams agree to include the same good features in each game so we can continue to evolve the series? Like, guys, I'm sorry. There is nothing. I mean, there's nothing new. There's nothing new in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. Name one thing that's new. Seriously. I've just seen it all. I've seen it all. If you started playing this series like 2 years ago, yeah, it's fine, I guess. But if you've been playing FPS for any amount of time, we have seen all this shit before. We've seen it done better. And like, I'm expected as a Call of Duty YouTuber to cover this game. Like, okay, I'm not going to pretend to be positive. I'm not going to pretend to be happy about getting fed the same fucking shit that I saw them feed us 10 years ago, except now it's just like worse, you know? If I go into a restaurant and I'm paid to review this restaurant and it's food, and I'm on like year 10 of reviewing it, and the food just gets worse and worse, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, this roast beef with cum on it, delicious. I love it. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, this fried egg that's shaped like a door and smells like Joe Secott's underwear, great, delicious, fantastic. No, I'm not going to do that. So, like, I'm going to keep complaining. Even if they fix a lot of the stuff, it's these things in the background that I want to make people aware of. A lot of people don't even know it's there. I don't want you to be fooled. I don't want you to, like, get good at an FPS and then realize that it's pointless in this game. You literally get punished for being better at the game. It's not like the old days. You can't, you know, practice in a noob lobby, then go face some sweats with random matchmaking, then go back to a noob lobby, then go to something kind of in the middle. You can't warm up. There's no sandbox element anymore. You're required just to use the best shit 24/7. There's cheaters everywhere. You know, like, there's so many cheaters now. If they're not cheating, they're reverse boosting and you know, using Smurf accounts to get into noob lobbies. And I get it, you know? Like, I get it. I don't even blame them at this point. There's Cronus Zens. It's all this stuff, like, beneath the surface that I am pissed off about. On the outside, this game looks and kind of plays like a cake. Like a good-looking cake. But when you bite into it, they've used salt instead of sugar. You know? There's glass in it. Stuff like that. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, a grown man's pubic hair. It looks good. Tastes like shit. That's been Call of Duty's mantra for the past 3 years especially. And I'm telling you guys, everybody that says like, well, this visual recoil they got is realistic, or they say something about realism or whatever, you're going to be seeing some stupid fucking skin, just like in Vanguard, just like in Cold War, just like in Modern Warfare 2019, you're gonna see some stupid fucking skin that's not realistic. That doesn't fit the theme of the game. It's just thrown in there and it's disgusting. And you can't turn it off. You're forced to look at it if some dope fucking buys it. You're forced to look at it. You can't even get away from it if you don't purchase it. It's cringy, weirdo bullshit, and it can kiss my fucking asshole. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. I don't care if I'm in the retirement home. I'll still be bitching about this game. Hope you guys enjoyed. I want to suplex Joe Secott through a large pane of glass at the Motel 6. Peace.
I appreciate it, Nick. I'm sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy. I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.